Hey there, thanks for stopping by. This is Andy Harris with Foris Real Estate and eXp Realty. And today I'm going to share with you some October 2025 news, data, and information for the residential real estate market for Portland, Oregon. And I think this will be helpful for all those buyers and sellers out there that are considering the market to help you make decisions. And for all of you who are just kind of wanting to stop by for your information or just so you can track your asset, I think this will be helpful for you as well. So let's dive in. As many of you know who have been coming here for a while, my favorite number to look at is inventory, which is basically the absorption rate, or how many houses are on the market and how fast it's taking to sell all those houses on the market if no more houses were listed. So how fast would all the houses on the market sell? Right now in September, we're at 3.8 months. So as you can see, this has creeped up from September in 2023 when it was 2.9 and 2024 was 3.5. It's also the highest number for the year. So, it's not too terribly higher than what it's been the last several months, but it is slowly kind of creeping up here. And what I would say right now, 3.8 months, that's a pretty balanced market. And I think that's what I'm experiencing as an agent on the streets, pretty much day to day or week to week, where you will see some houses that are sitting on the market for months, and then some houses or properties are selling within a few days. So it's very property specific, property type specific, like home or condo or multifamily. Location specific, condition. There's just all the factors that go into selling a house can go into how fast a place will sell in general. But nowadays, even more so than back in like 2021, where you would just put up a place on the market and almost all of them would sell within 7 days, if not faster. So now it's property specific and all those things that I just mentioned. So if you are curious about your situation, either as a buyer or seller, just reach out in the comments below or just contact me directly, and I'd be happy to talk to you about your situation. So let's go to this next situation here, or point here, that interest rates are actually near their lowest levels for the year. This is all data from Freddie Mac. As they said, mortgage rates decreased this week. Over the last few weeks, mortgage rates have settled into the lowest level in about a year, and that there's growing evidence that home buyers are digesting these rates and are gradually more willing to move forward with buying a home. So the rate specifically nationally from Freddie Mac is 6.3%. As you can see here, the 52-week range, the bottom is 6.26. So we're basically at the bottom. So, as a buyer, I would suggest, you might want to take advantage of that with the lower rates right now, with also prices not having gone up too terribly much. If this goes down, let's just say it goes into the fives, I could definitely see buyers coming back into the market and prices going up. So this could be a really good window with low rates and medium to lower competition. And as a seller, it's hard to know, so last year, let's see if I have this. So this is only a 1 year range here, but I will tell you, if you go back to my last video, I know I had a bigger map, or a bigger range here. I think it was a 5-year window that I had. But if you saw last year, around this time, rates went down for about 4 to 6 weeks, and then they jumped back up. So it's hard to know as a seller where rates are going to go, or as a buyer. And so, mainly for the buyers, or maybe even for a seller, you might want to try to get your house on the market sooner than later to try to take advantage of the low rates. So this is something I shared last month as well. I kind of shortened it up, but I do think it's worth emphasizing. It's something that I kind of just noted about. But NAR, the National Association of Realtors, said that if the 30-year fixed rate mortgage hits about 6%, that about 550,000 new households might buy a home in the next 12 to 18 months. So again, I would say also, just from my personal business, conversations that I've had with a lot of different buyers or potential buyers, that this totally adds up to me, with a lot of people on the sidelines waiting for rates to drop, affordability to get a little bit better. But if you wait too long, then you could definitely see prices going up, or I could see prices going up even if the rates come down, or when rates come down. So last month I took a look at a year-to-date numbers. This month I'm going to take a little bit of a look at year-over-year comparison. So we have new listings, pending sales, closed sales, average sale price, and median sale price, and the total market time. So it's pretty interesting. Honestly, like I can't totally explain this. I'm just going to be totally honest here, because look at this. So we have new listings that are down 3.5%, which is also interesting because inventory is up. And we also have pending sales up and closed sales up. So that to me doesn't totally jive with inventory going up. So, less inventory, less houses on the market, and sales going up. I don't know. I can't totally explain it, why the inventory is up too. So it could be just from like last month's data. I don't know. We'll see. I'll be pretty interested to see what the inventory is like next month. If this gets shown next month in the inventory levels, or if it's just something I don't know, just beyond me. But I can't totally explain it. Also, it's kind of interesting because pending sales and closed sales are up and total market time is up too. So it's another little conundrum here. Like, why is your market time going up by a week if pending sales and closed sales are up? I don't know. So anyways, total market time, 62 days on the market. Our median sale price is $545 this month, and that's down slightly from August. So $550 to $545. Let's see. So this is the national news that I wanted to talk to you about. This is something that I want to do all or most months moving forward in these market updates. I figured I should at least touch on some national news here, even though, sure, real estate's local, but it might be worth finding some interesting information so we can start to track together what's going on in the real estate market nationally, as that can impact certainly our local market. But this is kind of interesting. So foreclosures are up about, I think it was 17% year over year. You can't, I don't have the number, when I captured this image, I have the current number is 35,697. Last year in August was, last October, I think it was like 30,000 and change. So anyways, it's up about 17%. If you Google this, or you want to just pull this this link here, or copy this link, basically foreclosures are climbing a little bit. Obviously they're nowhere close to where they were even, in these 2018, 19, 20. We had a nice little dip. I'm sure this was probably a lot of forbearance sort of stuff that was happening with COVID. But they are creeping up here a little bit. Just something to keep an eye on. I don't know if that's going to continue, but as life gets more expensive and people have a harder time paying for things, and there's government shutdowns and tariffs and all sorts of stuff that are challenging, I think, a lot of homeowners out there. Like I said, something to keep an eye on. So something I think you should be aware of. So anyways, as always, if there's anything I could do for you, just comment below, reach out. I'm here for you. And if you like this sort of video, please subscribe, like the video, and if there's anything I do, just let me know. Thanks, and have an awesome day.